Let's get real. Everyone's hustling, building, and dreaming of that big win. But how much do you think about your retirement, the final quarter? The future sneaks up fast, and planning isn't just about saving. It's about designing your post-grind life. Imagine your retirement plan like a pair of Grail status sneakers. You don't just stumble on them, you strategize. Most people just toss money into a basic plan and hope for the best. But what if you could play offense, build wealth, protect your family, and have real flexibility? The old playbook, get a job, sign up for a 401k, hope for the best, has its limits. The world's changed. We're living longer, costs are up, and markets are wild. Relying on one strategy isn't enough for a championship retirement. You need to diversify your financial collection. Today, we're unboxing something different. Indexed Universal Life Insurance, or IUL. Don't let the name scare you. We'll break it down like a new sneaker drop. Is it the secret weapon for your financial future? Let's find out. This is the stuff they don't teach in school, but it's essential for winning the long game. Ready to play? Let's break it down. What's an indexed universal life insurance policy? At its core, it's permanent life insurance. It lasts your whole life and pays a tax-free death benefit to your loved ones. That's the foundation, protection for your family. But here's the twist. IULs are hybrids. Part of your premium goes into a cash value account that can grow over time. This isn't just a savings account, it's a wealth building engine. The index part means your cash value growth is tied to a stock market index like the S&P 500. But your money isn't actually in the market. The insurance company credits interest based on the index's performance. If the market's up, you get a share of the gains. If it's down, you're protected. That's the upside without the direct risk. Universal means flexibility. You can adjust your premium payments within limits. Good year, pay more, build faster. Tight year, pay less, or use your cash value to cover costs. It's a dynamic tool that adapts as your life changes. So IULs combine lifelong protection, market-linked growth, and flexible payments. That's what sets them apart from basic term life or traditional savings. Let's see how they stack up against the classics. When you think retirement, you think 401ks and IRAs, the legends. 401ks come with employer matches. IRAs you set up yourself. Both invest directly in the market. When the market's up, you win big. When it's down, you take the hit. Unlimited upside, but also unlimited downside. Plus, withdrawals in retirement are taxed as income. IULs play a different game. Your cash value growth is linked to the market, but you're not directly invested. Most IULs have a 0% floor. If the market tanks, you don't lose money. You get protection from losses, but there's a trade-off. A cap on your gains. If the cap is 10%, that's the most you'll earn in a great year, even if the market soars. So you're trading some explosive growth for steady, protected gains. It's about consistency and defense, not just chasing the highest returns. For some, that's a winning strategy. For others, the cap feels limiting. Let's look under the hood to see how it really works. Here's how an IUL works behind the scenes. Your premium gets split part, covers the insurance and fees. The rest goes into your cash value. You can choose a fixed account, slow, steady growth, or an indexed account, market-linked growth. At the end of each year, your cash value is credited based on the index's performance up to your cap. If the market's up 12% and your cap is 10%, you get 10%. If it's up 8%, you get 8%. If the market drops, your floor kicks in, you get 0%, but you don't lose any previous gains. Your principal and earned interest are locked in. No direct market exposure means no market losses. This protection is a huge draw for people wary of volatility. It's a simple, powerful way to grow wealth with downside protection, but the real magic is how you access your money. Here's the game-changer tax-free access to your money. With 401ks and IRAs, withdrawals are taxed as income. With an IUL, you can take tax-free loans against your cash value. These aren't considered income, so the IRS doesn't touch them. That can save you thousands in retirement. Need $60K a year? With an IUL, you borrow it tax-free. No need to withdraw extra to cover taxes. Often you don't even have to repay the loan. It's settled from your death benefit. You get to use your money while you're alive, and your family still gets a payout. Market-linked growth, downside protection, and tax-free access. That's the IUL trifecta. Let's see it in action. Let's run the numbers with Alex, age 35, putting $500 a month into an IUL. Year 1, market up 20%. Alex's 401k gets the full 20%, but the IUL caps at 10%. Year 2, market up 8%. Both accounts get 8%. Year 3, market drops 15%. The 401k loses 15%, but the IUL holds steady at 0%. No loss. Over 30 years, Alex's IUL grows steadily, protected from crashes. At 65, Alex has $500,000 in cash value. Now Alex can take tax-free loans, say $40,000 a year, to supplement retirement income. That money doesn't count as taxable income, so Social Security benefits may be taxed less, and Alex stays in a lower tax bracket. The IUL's steady growth and tax-free access provides stability and peace of mind. No sleepless nights over market crashes. It's not about hitting home runs every year. It's about never striking out. That's the power of protected, consistent growth. But is it right for everyone? Let's connect and talk about who we should consider an IUL. Why should you why Nell why and Nenafai why what to watch out for. Halftime's over. Let's get back in the game. We've covered what an IUL is, how it works, and how it compares to traditional retirement tools. If you're finding this helpful, hit like and subscribe for more financial wisdom. Financial education is a team sport. Let's build this community together. Don't worry if terms like indexed crediting or policy loans are new. The more you learn, the more confident you'll be. My goal, empower you to have smarter conversations with financial pros. Next, let's talk about the downsides and who an IUL is best for. Let's finish strong. IULs sound great. Tax-free income, downside protection, flexibility. But they're not for everyone. IULs have costs, insurance charges, admin fees, and surrender charges if you bail early. The cap limits your upside, so in a booming market, a 401k can outpace an IUL. If you're young and aggressive, the cap might feel restrictive. IULs are best for those who've maxed out other retirement accounts and want more tax-advantaged savings. They're great for people worried about market crashes or high earners looking to reduce taxes. Flexibility is a plus for business owners or those with variable income. Ultimately, IULs are for long-term planners who value safety and tax efficiency. Know your goals before you commit. We've unboxed the IUL, a hybrid of lifelong protection and market-linked growth with downside protection. Its standout feature tax-free income through policy loans, but it's not perfect. Costs and caps are real, and IUL shouldn't be your only retirement tool. Diversify. Use your 401k IRAs and consider an IUL as a supplement. Build a portfolio that can handle anything. Always do your research and talk to trusted financial pros. Ask for illustrations, compare options, and understand the details. Knowledge is power. Use it to design your victory.